Welcome. I'm here to explain to you what it means when your throat center is out of balance, why it happens, and how to shift it so that you can find your true voice, express yourself clearly and confidently, and move forward into embodying your potential. If you have not yet taken the Embodied Alignment Quiz, I encourage you to pause this video now, go ahead and click the link below, take the Embodied Alignment Quiz, and then come back to this video. And if you somehow landed here and you have no idea who I am, my name is Crystal Woods. I've been practicing, studying, and teaching human design for almost 6 years, and I've developed the Embodied Alignment Quiz to help you to identify what those limiting beliefs and behavior patterns and blocks that you have that are keeping you from truly awakening to your potential and embodying your real purpose in this lifetime. Okay, so let's talk about the throat center. If you're newer to human design, there are 9 centers. Each of these centers is responsible for some part of your physiology, as well as different behavior clusters that we express as humans, okay? So we all have these 9 centers. We all have these parts of ourselves. And the throat center is the part of us that's responsible for, you guessed it, our voice. This is the way that we express ourselves, the way that we take action, the way that we move through the world. And so whether you have a defined or undefined throat center, you can be out of balance in this area. That said, if you have a defined throat center, you have a consistent way of communicating. You have a consistent way of expressing yourself and of taking action in the world. If you have an undefined throat center, or that center is white in your chart, then you don't really have a consistent way of expressing yourself. You can sometimes feel uncomfortable in conversation, and you have different ways of expressing yourself that are available to you, which can either confuse or excite you. There's an imbalance in the throat center if you're feeling confusion around how to express yourself, if you're feeling out of touch with your inner voice, if you're so overstimulated that you can't seem to quiet the noise and really pay attention to the voice inside of you, if you aren't really attuned to the voice in the room, so to speak, right? So you can end up saying awkward things in conversation. You can end up interrupting people and talking over people without meaning to. You can end up being extremely passive and wanting to say something but not saying it, feeling blocked in your throat. You can say the wrong thing, or you can say something that someone totally misinterprets because you've said it to the wrong person or you've said it at the wrong time, right? All of these are indicators that you are out of balance or out of alignment with that throat center, with that voice. And so we want to bring that back into balance. So integrating here and finding that sweet spot of embodied alignment with the throat center looks and feels like listening with your entire body, being so in tune with that inner voice to know when is the right time for you to express yourself and what's the right way to do that and with whom, right? And so it's having this confidence in using your voice, having this confidence in how you communicate, and that's not always with words. Sometimes we communicate with our bodies, sometimes we communicate with art, sometimes we communicate with music. There are all these different ways in which we express ourselves, and finding balance in the throat center means that you are clear and confident in how, when, and why to express yourself and to whom. So in order to find that integration, that wholeness, that alignment with your throat center, so do the reflection prompts below to figure out what is keeping you from confidently expressing yourself. What are those thoughts or limitations or conditioned patterns that need to be released or shifted for you to step into your true alignment?